I think that's one of the reasons that I've been so um, into MLB The Show lately.
Mm.
Most of the time when I turn my Xbox on, I'm putting on that game because I don't need to worry about immersing myself in a story. I could just pick it up. I can go in, and depending on how much time I have to play, maybe I only have 20 minutes. Well, that's enough time for me to work on a couple of the challenges that they have. Maybe it's a thing where like you have to get, two home runs in a game, but it's not the full game. You're not playing every part of that game. You're locked as one player, and it only does his at bats. So that could take 10 minutes or less. And then I could just move
Yeah, and
on
the
to something.
difference there is you're playing a freaking game, and that game is baseball.
Right. You know, that game has a grind in other ways, but I think for my day to day, urges, it does seem to fit most of them. Although I haven't had a lot of time to play much lately, but I knew we were going to record today, and I had some free time this afternoon, so I was like, you know what, I have to play something. So I tried a couple things. What the hell was the first game I tried?
I am all ears, by the way.
Oh,
I'm glad you chose this route
I'm
this afternoon.
yeah. It was just kind of like a moment of like, oh shit, I got to play something. But I have to like go in my library to like look at what it was because now I don't fucking remember.
Wow. I don't
One
know
of
what to say to
well,
that.
one of the games I was going to talk about, I wrote down, which is in our notes. But the other one, um, I bounced off of so hard I forgot about it.
Shit.
Oh god. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh my god, I'm looking for like my achievements list.
Quickly.
Where are my
Great
achievements?
podcasting.
Forager. It's called Forager.
Okay. Okay.
So okay. So you remember a while ago, I was playing that game Night Call, that taxi cab
Yes.
car game.
Very much so.
Well,
Yes.
when I started playing that, it was marked for leaving Game Pass soon, and I haven't touched it since, and it's since left Game Pass. So that was like the first thing that I decided to play, and I couldn't. So if I want to buy it, it's currently $20. I'm not sure I want to spend $20 on it. Maybe I'll keep an eye out for a sale. Otherwise, I may just forget about the game entirely. But that's on me. I missed that opportunity to finish it on Game Pass, and I'll just have to live with that. So then I had this other game that I downloaded called Forager, which I wasn't really too sure about, and it's like this pixelated kind of top-down view, and it kind of seems like one of those like types of things where you harvest items to build items to harvest more items to build more items kind of game loops.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Think Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, stuff like that. And it was one of those, but this one has like a life and a energy bar. And if your energy runs out, then you start losing life. And I'm like, there's nothing on this island that I'm trapped on that is going to cause me that much distress. Like, this is way too cute of a game. I'm harvesting fish, right? I have like these automatic fisheries that are like getting fish, and yet I'm still like getting exhausted. I'm just like, I can't do this. This
Mm-hmm.
is not,
Too much work.
it's not for me right now. So I closed it out. I almost uninstalled it, but I'm like, you know what? I want to give this another shot. Maybe it's worth playing. I'll try it out later. So then I had also installed Maneater, which are you familiar with this at all?
I am, and it's actually thanks to our good friend Damien
Yes.
Sikoro, who streamed it last year or earlier this year. He streamed it.
Yeah, he. I remember him going live with notifications for that, and a lot of people have been talking about it over the past few months. I think it was really popular when it first came out, and it's kind of fizzled out since, right? So leave it to me to play it. And
Give the scraps to Drew over here.
I only got about 20 minutes in before I had to stop and make dinner. But what a ridiculous fucking game! And if any of my colleagues from work are listening to this episode, I was not aware that Troy Landry had a guest starring role in this. They got this character in the game, and he just sounds exactly like the dude from Swamp People who's talking about the Gators. Except this dude's talking about sharks. He's like, yeah, I got a big one shark over here. I'm gonna get them and cut them up and eat them.
Oh my
It's
God.
like
It's like
that.
the Bubba Gump shrimp thing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Forrest Gump.
This game does not take itself seriously whatsoever. It is just ridiculous. You are the shark, and your job is to eat everything. And there's like,
I actually, I was going to say, I remember a sequence where Damien had moved, I guess, his shark of choice on top of a boardwalk and was just destroying people. And it was like blood and guts, everything. I was like, what am I watching? There's a shark on a boardwalk. It's not even in the water anymore.